세러데이 쇼다운 젠지 스포츠 대 KT 롤스터.
I think it is probably going to be something safe on the bottom side of the map here. Okay, I say safe. It's not going to be safe.
Crank?
The crank? Bringing the challengers memes in real hot. But yeah, the Genji lineup here is kind of extremely all in on single target blow up. You have the ability to dive with Kai'Sa after any target gets stunned and then hooked. We've got the Kha'Zix blow up damage as well.
We'll just have to see as we hop into the Rift here for game number 1.
I think he got scared that maybe Peanut was in the brush.
Ooh, finds a Q. That's a little bit cute. As the hook is going to connect, Delight's first one is going to land. That is 100% hit rate, ladies and gentlemen.
There you go. But won't find any angles as we're going to watch this one more time. So Dudu, he's like, all right, I'm going back in on this. And then he's going back in onto a hook.
Yep, the surprise blitzcrank. Absolutely the deadliest. And Delight, no comment for that one as well. It's a bit interesting. Bulldog just immediately just shuffling forward, wanting to push Chovy out of the lane. His teleport now on cooldown. Chovy's also going to be coming through as the hook is going to land. That is 2 for 2 from Delight. Not a lot of options as far as humans that are here to help out, as there's the flash from Bulldog to get him out of the way of the Kai'Sa. But now the bear comes down, Chovy's teleported back in, and Doran has joined the fray. Still, the health bar's pretty large, especially Dudu's, who is just gigantic, and it's Peanut that's going to be the only one to go
down around the next Drake here. It's going to be Hextech Soul, by the way, with that Emperor. Okay.
Ooh, yeah, Emperor's going to come down, and that is a very dead Annie. Okay. Press a few R buttons and grab yourself a kill. Not too bad at all. Quandong Freaks
get prio on this Drake. They're going to get that top turret here essentially for free now after that kill onto Chovy, as we're trying to dive a Renekton again.
Yeah, and this time it's 3 people instead of 2. Dudu is still going to be able to get some decent CC, but Quandong Freaks comes in because their mid-game, their early game, haven't had a problem with it. It's about now that things start to go wrong, and we'll see whether that is what's going to happen here. As Genji in position, they managed to get a 2-man ulti. It's really nice, but Undil not going to quite find pace there as the hook going to go wide once again. Peanut gets out of the pit, and that means the Drake will be secured by the Quandong Freaks. But can they get out of here is the question, as Voidseeker going to find Young Jay. There's the ulti from Paze, just waits out that steadfast presence, and Peanut's going to be able to lock down the kill. Another hook is going to go wide as Delight is really trying to get.
Great cleanse there from Taeyun, though, as well, just to make sure he has just enough space to get out of there. So they're going to try to commit to this turret.
Yeah, I've seen Dudu go into Dominus, and that is a hook onto the Crocodile. They are going to be able to take him down. Moonlight Vigil not quite doing enough there. Certainly should be an opportunity. He does have teleport available. His flash is back up as well, so does have some output.
Bulldog, where are you going?
Oh no! It's not where he wants to be. The hook is going to land this time. Emperor's Divide looks kind of cool, but
here we are.
Yeah, don't mess it up. That is the main thing there, as Andil does get into the backline, looks for some CC, will go down. As now Doran trying to get out of there, but he explodes. Taeyun doing so much work. It's a double kill. He takes down the Blitzcrank. And Genji just did not quite have enough to take down the Baron. So the throw can be countered by another one.
Sure,
well,
you know what? I guess so, Atlas. And Taeyun, he had that Infernum.
As Genji, they move into the river. Dudu's going to have to come back as now Chovy flashes and they grab the hook and Young Jay is dead. It's exactly the target that they wanted, as Tib is also going to be spared. To add insult to injury is Undil. That is very sad, because Quandong Freaks have now started to kind of fall apart. Let's see. Taeyun is at full health. That is a lot of damage on to the Renekton, who does go down to his GA, but Paze is caught in the backline and just snapped up by the Crocodile, and now Chovy trying to get away from Taeyun. He will be able to do so now, but that is Baron completely off the cards.
Basically all year long, and I think it is going to be the Baron going their way. Youngjun in position, and he's going to smite it away.
They just didn't see what was going on. I have a feeling they just didn't even have an idea, as the bear comes down once again, as Dudu is just going to get dashed at. That is the flash forward from Peanut, but the minion is going to block it. Oh no! Bit of a disaster there for the Genji jungler, but Dudu, he will be spared.
Here and gets trapped is okay. What's going on here?
All right, we're going all out. That is once again the the Undil managing to get out. The Crocodile not going to be so lucky. Paze may go down, though. He has to flash. He has to use everything to escape this Crocodile, who is absolutely terrifying.
He's moving so low that they have to back away. GA was already down. Oh, man.
Another pick onto Youngjae. No, Kwangdong Freaks, please.
All right.
With the Drake now spawning, Gen G need to find some sort of opportunity as the ult is going to get rid of Tibbers. Goodbye, Tibbers. And now Peanut, he can dive in, going to get the steal as well. And now, let's see whether Gen G can win the fight. It's Andil for Peanut. That is the trade. And Gen G are just going to back away. They're going to say, thanks for the Drake. We'll get out of here. But without
it's going to be
Peanut,
more, maybe.
Yeah, now Emperor's Divide is going to fly through as Doran's going to have to flash. He does get into this Raptor pit. And Kwangdong Freak's not going to be able to follow him just yet. And so, 1-for-1, Drake goes to Gen G. No Baron on the table, and so they can't use the jungler being dead to go and take that one.
The problem for this for Kwangdong was they pushed mid so long as this could be a disaster. And it is.
Well, that is once again a hook onto the Poppy as he does flash to get himself out of the way, as that is Killer Instinct, and that is a very dead Poppy.
You know, it's a disaster, and then you lose half your health bars, and then Gen G are like, all right, cool, thanks for the Baron Prio.
Yeah, 6-item Kai'Sa does a lot of work as Tibbers going to land on top of Andal, and the Baron is going to fall. That is Gen G's first one.
As well as the Prio that's going to come with this Baron.
Well, Dudu does have his GA back up and available as Peanut dives in on top of the Crocodile. Peanut goes invisible for a little while. Slice, dice, the knock-up not going to be there as Delight punishes the minion. That minion well and truly got knocked up. It is in the sky, it might still be there. You never really know. As Youngjae, oh man, he's supposed to be a tank.
I mean, this is going to be potentially an inhibitor down with all the damage they've done.
Yep, as Bulldog going to have to flash to get out of the way of Doran here. Like this sort of situation, having to make the big calls, as now Gen G, they are going to be able to lock down this Hextech Soul as Youngjae tries to taxi his way out, but Doran says nope, and Pays says even more nope, as Taeyoon now trying to be that last man standing. He's got decent guns for long-range battle, and Doran taking a fair bit as well.
They should be able to get out of here and maybe even take Andil with them, as unfortunately the Caliber will make it long-range damage, but isn't going to win this fight for you straight up.
Yeah, yeah. It's like it's never really wrong as, that is not the grand entrance you were looking for. Hook is going to connect onto Dudu. The slows from this Hextech Soul are just so frustrating. As there's the flash forward, he finds Taeyoon, does Doran. He has to go golden though, as now Andil just going to get picked up in the backline. Pays, he also has that stopwatch, the Zhonya's to go towards as Taeyoon survive the Void Seeker. Oh man, he's like two more of those. He's real dead. As that minion yep.
As the backdoor is happening here, they're all going to set up for the defense. Peanut,
oh no.
Is he going to greed for it?
This is a disaster though, because Peanut is going to try and take this inhibitor. He doesn't manage to do so. That is kind of huge. As Delight looks for the hook, does get it onto Andal. That is Killer Instinct, and oh my god. Andal just loses all of his health bar in a matter of seconds.
And now you just slow this team and prevent them from approaching the Elder.
He is very large. He has way more farm than Youngjae does. He's a legitimate carry threat in this game, but he's still very squishy. As now, he's looking for that flank angle. They find the hook onto the Crocodile yet again, and Pace just does so much damage now. No one is tanky enough for this AP Kai'Sa. And now it's Kwangdong Freaks just in the Thunderdome. Taeyoon trying to keep himself alive. He explodes though as Peanut just bears down upon him. It is going to be the Annie falling down, so Chovy not psyched about it. But Kwangdong Freaks, they lose their main carry. Bulldog is still there. Fair bit of damage, and he is going to be able to kill Peanut. It's now Andal, who has respawned. Pays flashing forward. The Zhonya's is going to come down in Youngjae. Can you kill the Kai'Sa? The answer's no. It's a triple kill. That's the ace. And finally, Wolf, Gen G will win this game.
You know, I really wanted to give Delight an opportunity. He had so many good hooks in the late game and punished a lot of Kwangdong Freaks, but I think a lot of that was Kwangdong Freaks' error. I'm going to have to give it to Pays. There is just no way this 14-1-4 Kai'Sa that pressed W towards the enemies casually is not going to be the one that picks it up and does a bajillion damage. They set him up for success. Kwangdong drop the ball again, and Gen G will take this first game in nearly 50 minutes, our longest game of the season.
That was an absolute slog.